Lilith, the more I listen to you, the more I think the government is doing all kinds of stuff that they don't want us to know about, you know? Honestly, I don't know if I believe it as much, except that it's happening right outside my door. Or, more clearly, just down the street. You see, I live outside of Billings, Montana, and about a half-mile down from me is this old, abandoned factory. At least, I think it's abandoned. I've been here for 10 years or so, and for the last 9, nothing has gone on there. Just a hulking structure with busted-out windows, crumbling brick, probably rats all through it, too. I can't tell what it used to be since the sign is long gone. Maybe sugar processing or something like that. It's made of brick and it's 4 stories tall with a bunch of pretty big windows, smokestacks on top, lots of land around it for a ways, and then cornfields. So anyway, last fall, somebody came and built this fence around it. A chain link with that coiled barbed wire on top, you know, like you see in prison buildings. It seemed like that fence appeared overnight. I thought that was weird, but it was hopefully just... I couldn't drive for a... And nothing changed. At least, nothing I could see. I couldn't figure it out, and I started to wonder, who puts a big fence like that around a building that nobody is using? And then spring came, and somebody came and bricked up all the windows. I didn't think that much of it. After all, most of the windows were broken. I really didn't know why they didn't just tear the building down, though, instead. Seems like that would be a safety hazard. I guess it's in the middle of nowhere, sort of, but still. Mine is one of the only few houses in the area. Probably used to be more houses around when the factory was operating. So soon after the windows were bricked up, cars started coming and going from the building, coming in through this automatic gate that they also installed in the chain link fence. Nondescript cars, nothing you would remember or really notice. I still didn't think about it that much, except that around the same time that the work started, my cell phone stopped working. Like, calls would drop for no reason. Other times I couldn't call out at all. And what's really weird is that if I drove just 2 blocks away, my phone worked fine. It actually took a few weeks for me to put 2 and 2 together on this connection with my phone in the building. But once I did, I couldn't get it out of my mind. So I decided to get out an old shortwave radio that my dad left me when he passed. It's a blocky metal thing that weighs about 100 pounds. Kind of fun to play around with because you can hear stations really far away, and sometimes you even pick up other strange signals. I hadn't done it in a while, so I decided to fire it up. Usually just catch the same few stations, but this time I heard something I had never heard before. It was garbled, but loud. The signal was so strong that it had to be close by, which is super freaky. I listened for a while, but I couldn't make heads or tails of it. There wasn't any language I recognized. Seemed like I'd catch a word here and there, but mostly just junk. The next day my phone started doing something even weirder. I'd be on a call and then hear something else at the same time. In the background, like, you know, like when you get 2 radio signals at once. I called the phone company, but they said there was nothing wrong with my service. They also didn't know any reason for either the calls not going through or the weird background noise. They hadn't heard of anything like that. I then went back and listened to the radio station again. I wanted to compare it to the noises on my phone, and it really sounded like the same noises. The same deep voice speaking gibberish. I was starting to get really freaked out. I decided to then walk by the factory to see if anything was new or stood out. But when I got there, I peered to the new fence, and I thought I could see something behind the building. I decided to check it out. I walked off the road and I went around the building, following the fence to the back. I was definitely scared that whoever was in there would see me, but I planned to just say I was looking